Yeah, they borrowed a rope from a farmer and went to the bottom.
Nothing cool like that here. They got it all out. I think they bought all the aliens.
Yeah. But they developed this as a show cave. It opened up in 1965 and it closed in 2009. The whole place was in total disrepair at that point. It was like dangerous to travel through. The railing was so bad in places they had literally repaired it with PVC pipe and duct tape. Yeah, it was in horrible shape. The current owners bought it in 2010. It took them until 2018 to get this thing back open. Like everything man-made in the cave had to be taken out and reconstructed. It was that bad. But yeah, our first season back open was 2018. Just in time for COVID, you know. But it's much safer now, obviously. It is still a cave though, guys. You know, just keep that in the back of your mind. Watch your, you know, your footing. For sure, watch your head. There's a reason I ain't got much hair left. And since we got a bunch of kids, I'm gonna give you guys a job. You guys gotta keep your eye on all the adults in the group. Think you can handle that? Make sure they're not touching the rocks and the cave formations. It's important. The whole on our skin keeps the minerals from bonding and it scars them up really bad. Or can stop them from growing entirely. Just be mindful of that. And if you guys do a good job, there might be a prize involved too. You have to remind me when we come out. I'm old enough to do that. All right, guys. What we'll do, we'll go in the lower entrance on down the hill. We'll come out this way. That'll break the stairs up pretty good for us, so we're not killing ourselves. No, I wish.
약 20피트 아래로 내려와 1960년처럼 거대한 볼더 블록을 가로질러 갔습니다. 집 6개도 사용하기 쉽거나 허름한 하드웨어로 만들 수 있었습니다. 네, 다음날 아침쯤 그를 웨이드로 눕혔어요. 우리는 라운드의 용기를 가지고 나타났습니다. 저는 오래된 문제들을 해결했습니다. 그들은 여기서 98피트 깊이의 이동을 커버하면서 부서졌습니다. 그것은 결코 동굴을 빨아들이지 않습니다. 농부에게서 빌린 도로를 가지고 있었습니다. 대중이 여기서 폭발했고 모든 것을 쏟아냈어요. 저는 더 이상 병이라고 생각하지 않아요. 네, 하지만 개발된 이 쇼케이스는 1965년에 개봉되어 2009년에 폐쇄된 것입니다. 그 당시에는 모든 곳이 완전히 망가져 있었습니다. 난간이 너무 형편없어서 PVC, 하벤 덕트 테이프를 실제로 수리한
많은 얘기도 했네. 한참 얘기하네.
그건 한 방에 찍힌 거예요. 현재 소유주는 2010년에 응답하여 2018년까지 데려갔습니다. 이걸 다시 열려면 동굴에서 인공적으로 만들어진 모든 것을 꺼내고 재건해야 했던 것처럼. 네, 우리의 첫 번째 오픈 시즌은 2018년이었어요. 코로나 때 딱 맞춰서 말이죠. 아시죠? 지금은 훨씬 더 안전해졌습니다. 물론이죠. 여전히 괜찮아요, 여러분. 그냥 마음속에 지방을 남겨두세요. 얼굴 조심해. 알다시피 머리를 씻기 위해
말은
버팅하고
재밌게 했는가
있잖아.
보네.
제가 눈물을 남긴 이유가 있어요.
오.
Pull up at the sign when you get there and I'll come up and meet you. I'm gonna lock us in here, then there's no escape from the terrible jokes. The suffering will begin, right? But yeah, if you keep your eyes on the ground through there and on the walls, you might find a salamander, sure enough.
여러분, 먼저 들어가게 할게요. 그래도 도착하면 표지판에 대고 있으면 돼요. 제가 앱에 와서 만나지만 제가 여기로 안내할게요. 그러면 끔찍한 농담에서 벗어날 수는 없어요.
아, 차고, 아, 차고. 바가지 쓸고 가야 되는 거 아니야?
Anyway, whoever wants to be on group one, you guys can just follow me. Yeah, maybe a dozen people, 14 at the most, guys. And we get group 1 out, I'll come back and get group 2, guys. Yeah, there's a couple of them in here that aren't some massive blades. Yeah, this is the low point in the page that we know of. Yeah.
What's your allowed to go in there?
This is it. All that water's going somewhere though, it's locked in under here, you just can't get to it. Yeah, come on down, guys, we'll make room for you. That's why I didn't want to bring everybody at one time. Yeah, because it doesn't really go anywhere after here. Yeah, one on the bottom's a zigzag and this one's a slimy. They call them galaxy salamanders. Hold on. And I see you guys found the sign. It's hard to miss, isn't it?
What area?
Oh, yeah? We'll give the kids an education too. They've probably never seen one of these. Yeah, we found hundreds of these down here. It's a flash cube. Back in the day, when you had a camera, this is what you had to make a flash, and they were really terrible. You had like 4 chances, and you were lucky if 3 of the 4 even worked. But they sat on top of the camera, and you had to rotate it every time you wanted to take a picture. If you used the flash, people would use these up and just toss them. We found hundreds of them down here. Of course, all that had to be cleaned up. And this is kind of interesting too. Yep, the sign, yeah. Pretty basic, huh? Well, here's a piece of the old wiring that was in the cave when it was restored. And where water's dripped on this for so long, there's a cave formation growing on it. Yeah, so that's like 35 years worth of mineral deposition there. Kind of puts things in perspective, I guess. So cave formations grow pretty slowly.
The salamanders bite.
No, but they are poisonous. You wouldn't want to eat a salamander.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, if you touch one and put your hand in your mouth, it'll taste really terrible, I'm
Did
sure.
you hear that? So don't touch it and put your
Plus,
hands in
like
your
salt
mouth.
on your skin can melt them like slug. It's probably a good one. This ladder was part of the tour back in the day as well. We're not going to use anything like that today.
Nothing but that strong.
And the red and white wires, you can probably guess what that was used for. Yeah, some blasting caps. Yeah.
우리가 그가 꽤 감사해야 하는
Guys,
모습을
it'll
본
look
적
a little more
있나요?
like a cave here in
네,
a few minutes.
양쪽에서 뵙겠습니다. 아이들에게 교육을 주세요. 아마 그들은 당신과 함께 있는 것을 본 적이 없을 거예요. 그리고 우리는 여기 아래에서 플래시로 이것들을 걸던 사람들을 발견했어요. 예전에 카메라를 추가했을 때 귀엽게도 플래시를 만들어야 했는데 정말 끔찍했어요. 당신은 4번의 기회가 있었고 운이 좋았던 3대 4였지만 그들은 카메라 위에 앉아 있었고 그가 사진을 찍고 싶어 할 때마다 그것을 회전시켜야 했습니다. 사람들이 이걸 다 사용하고 그냥 던지곤 했는데 여기 아래에서 수백 개를 발견했어요. 물론 제가 청소해야 할 전부였어요. 이것은 꽤 기본적이라고 생각하시니 흥미롭네요. 여기 테이프가 복원될 때 사용되었던 오래된 배선 조각이 있습니다. 그리고 오랫동안 이 형성이 진행될 때까지 더 많은 물이 이 위에 채워져 있습니다. 네, 그러니까 45년 동안 분쟁해서 광물이 퇴적된 셈이죠. 관점에서 보면요. 그래서 K계의 형성은 꽤 느립니다. 저는 그것들이 무엇인지 모르겠어요. 네, 폼을 만지지만 폭스폰을 멈추세요. 이 사다리는 예전에도 투어의 일부였습니다. 오늘은 그런 것을 사용하지 않을 것입니다. 그건 작은 절친이에요. 빨간색과 흰색 전선을 사용해야 할 것 같아요.
Get everybody in there. I'm gonna cut that light off so our salamander friends can relax.
Hold on, Drew. Stay here. 35 more years.
물 떨어져.
I should have warned you guys before now, but if you're staring up at the ceiling long enough, you might catch a water droplet. So don't let it surprise you. That water's cold. We had quite a bit of rain. By my count, you guys are the last ones, right? Okay, I'm gonna cut that light out then.
지금은 천장을 충분히 오래 바라보고 있다면 물을 잡을 수도 있고 저와 함께 떨어질 수도 있지만 물이 저에게 말했다는 사실에 놀라지 마세요. 잠깐만요. 비 속에서 그를 발견할 수 있어요. 내가 보기엔 너희들이 마지막이잖아. 그렇지? 알겠습니다. 그 선을 보여드리겠습니다.
Kind of a weird story, but they made it just up the way here, about 50 feet, and found bones. They found human remains and wolf bones. I mean, it's more than a few. It was like 56 different sets of human remains and 6 wolves. They dated the bones to 680 BC. So they're definitely indigenous people. We figure they were using the lower entrance to travel in and out of here. The wolves were strategically placed with the people too, so we figure as their pets. You know, all domestic dogs came from wolves. Really interesting stuff.
좀 이상한 이야기지만 그들은 약 50피트 정도 이곳을 떠나서 휴대폰을 찾았습니다. 아, 그들은 인간 유해와 울프폰을 발견했습니다. 제 말은 오늘 아침 몇 분 동안 6개의 롤에 56개의 다른 인간 유해가 있었고 그들의 뼈는 680BC였어요. 그러니까 확실히 원주민 화자들이죠. 우리는 그들이 악어보다 여행하기 위해 더 낮은 입구를 사용하고 있다고 생각했습니다. 그리고 늑대들도 전략적으로 사람들과 함께 배치되었기 때문에 인물들이 뒤돌아보게 되는 거죠.
Or if we have to do 3 groups, we'll do that too. Yeah, about 12, 14 people all we can get down there at one time. So. Anyway, whoever wants to be on group 1, you guys can just follow me. Yeah, maybe dozen people, 14 and those guys. Yeah, and we get group 1 out, I'll come back and get group 2, guys.
내려간 거.
Wanna go? All that water's going somewhere though. Lock things under here, we just can't get to it. Yeah, come on down, guys. We'll make room for you. That's why I didn't want to bring everybody at one time. Yeah, because it doesn't really go anywhere after here. Yeah, he guards that little hole there. We call it the wolf trap. A girl named Shelley Wolf went in there in 2001. She got stuck. She moved a rock she shouldn't have moved and then couldn't get back around it. So we named it after her. No. No, it took them about 8 hours to get her out there. They were resurveying, you know. This is Goliath, guys. Like I say, about 45 feet to the top of this thing. I've never seen water stop flowing here either. So this thing will continue to grow out probably. And, yeah, it's cold water.
그게 그녀가 막힌
Yeah, and if
거였어요.
we're careful, we don't like touch with our skin. Yeah,
그
we shouldn't be
바위를
touching
닫았고
those
그가
things.
그녀의 이름을 따서 지을 때까지
Yeah,
돌이킬
you
수
can
없었습니다.
poke your head in
이제
here and look
그녀를
out
데리고
for one. It's like
나가는데
being in a
8시간이
big hollow tube.
걸린다는 얘기입니다.
Our clothing doesn't
그들은
much
다시
matter, just
살아나고
hold on our hands
있었습니다.
mainly is all we gotta
이것은
worry
정말
about.
멋진 것이에요. 제가 말하는 것처럼 이 물체에서 약 45피트 정도 떨어진 곳에 있는
Hook your head in
사람들이죠.
there.
여기서도 물이 멈추는
Kinda
것을 본
weird
적이
looking,
없어서
isn't it?
아마도 이 물은 계속 자랄 것입니다. 그리고
Yeah, you'll
제가
notice it's
보기에
just running down the leading edge here on both sides. I always like coming in here after a hard rain too. It makes the cave prettier. Get dripped on a lot more though.
Are we gonna go home?
We are, yeah. Whenever you guys are ready, we'll head back up and we'll get that other group. But this is the low point that we know of. We're around 168 feet from the top entrance in here.
There's like a little cave with this
Yeah, it goes like 20 feet maybe. And then you look up and there's just a hole above your head. It really doesn't go anywhere after that. You can't fit through there.
항상 강한
We have a guardian angel here too. The angel is right there. She almost looks man-made, huh? And I always thought that one kind of looked like Winston Churchill hanging out with the angel.
Thank you.
He's like a cigar in a hot hat or something. Yeah.
Daddy, where's the algae?
And tall people, wash your head as we go up. That one,
You see it before.
Yeah.
We see it. Oh, it's
you guys want to see a colony of that? Check it out, guys. There's a bunch of them up there. It's only bats we ever see for the most part. We very seldom see them.
What? Where?
Up there on the ceiling.
How do we get
아까 처음에 왔던 데 아니야? 끝난겨?
That'll work. Yeah, I hope you guys had fun. Hope you guys saw something different anyway.
I wonder if it actually
Actually getting attacked by a bear.